Alright, we're live. Ugh. My nose is kind of runny right now. Check OBS. Yep. My coordinates are obviously hidden because anybody who plays this around, I don't want them seeing her face. Looks had to get off apparently. Anyway. I swear if... Okay, the walker isn't blocked off. That would have been tragic. I still have not put ladders there. That's... Oh, that's tragic too. Ugh. No, I'm probably just gonna chill this stream. I haven't uploaded in a pretty long time. I might upload soon, I don't know. Maybe not. But... Okay. Why does it do that? Is it like because I'm double clicking or something? Or oh wait, I'm right double clicking. My mouse is too good at double clicking. My mouse is just too good at double clicking, I guess. And it's actually being a hindrance. Let me pull up stream chat now. Mouse is just too good at double clicking, I guess. And it's actually being a hindrance. Open the panel. Okay. Let me pull up stream chat now. Open the panel. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to start the music. Jeez, I am not cooking this stream. You tell I'm sick. Clearly obvious. Yeah, I'll just pull it up on my phone. Pretty sure this music will get copyrighted, but I don't care. I'm not making money off of this anyway. I'm your favorite YouTuber. Well, I haven't posted in a while, you know. I thought of taking a break from YouTube. There's been some, you know, on Discord. Of course, I've had some drama to deal with. I think I just broke my own redstone. I think I broke my own redstone here. Oh no, I think it's fine. Okay, good. But yeah, I haven't posted in a while. I plan to post my video on furries eventually, you know, eventually. I definitely don't have an accurate, you know, upload schedule. I seem to upload like once every month or two, you know. It's whenever I feel like it, basically. Of course, I have a PC, professional editing software now, but of course I haven't had the motivation to really do any of it anymore. But, yeah. I've like began the script of, you know, my video on furries. I began at least the script, you know. I plan to, like, make it, you know, better edited, you know. My video on anti-furries was edited pretty well, but, I plan to make the furry one a little bit better, you know. Of course, I had a lot of comments on my anti-furry video, so I'm probably gonna have like 100 more on my furry video whenever I post it. So I'll have to like account for every counter argument that these little weasels can give. I got some friends that could probably help me with that, you know. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I probably need hoppers. For anybody who doesn't know me personally, I'm pretty good at redstone in Minecraft. Though this, I'm not good at item sorters. Okay, I had to search up a YouTube tutorial for this one. But I'm just good at redstone in general in Minecraft. I'm good at Minecraft in general. Okay. That's why I'm playing this game right now on stream. Yes, of course I have a Discord. My Discord is pretty easy. It's just it's alt. It's my Discord right there. Gonna need some of this. It's not actually my alt account. I mean, that Discord account used to be my alt account, but I made it my main account. I might change the username soon, because, you know, I don't want people thinking it's my alt account, because it's actually my main account. You know, it just used to be my alt account, but I switched over to it. Enchanted gold ingot. I'm playing a Minecraft realm, a modded lifesteal realm. As you can see, I have 9 hearts. I already died once. I already have a lot of food, but it doesn't hurt to have more. I have a few teammates in my base right now. Like, I'm not just the only one playing this. I have teammates. One of them logged off just now, but I have other teammates. Maybe they'll hop on, I don't know. Probably not, because it's pretty late. Right here. I mean, my Discord, I have a Discord server in my bio, but I wouldn't recommend joining it because it's for Catholics only. I'm thinking about making like a YouTube channel server actually. I'll probably just make a YouTube channel specifically for my Discord. I'll probably make that soon. I'll probably make that like after I post my video on furries, because then right around then I'm gonna have like a lot of traction, you know. That video is probably gonna have a lot of people, you know, getting angry at me specifically, so that'll probably be a good time to make that server. I mean, the redstone, oh, this is just a simple little item sorter. I'm doing cobblestone, cobble deep slate, tough, cool, and I'm gonna have some more. I'm just trying to organize all my stuff because I have too much iron here. Okay, there's a vein miner mod on here, and I have Fortune 3, and I mined some really big iron vein, and I got like stacks. So yeah, probably gonna mine some more. I need coal specifically though. We do not have a lot of coal. I'm kind of broke on coal. Oh. I'm gonna go up to this cave here. I have more iron than coal. Just insane. There's a couple of add-ons on here. Of course, you can see we have dynamic lights on here. And I'm getting jumped by every mob in the universe. Alright. My voice sounds a little deeper, it's because I'm sick, you know. I'm partially sick. Of course, I can put it to my offhand too. It's pretty nice. And this is all in Bedrock Edition, by the way. These are just some free add-ons that I got. They're not in the marketplace, by the way. Alright, I'm scanning the walls. There's some iron up there, but I mean, I literally have it. Oh, there's some coal up there. Of course, I got a new mouse, so double clicking is so easy to do on this mouse. And of course, my frame rate probably doesn't look the best on the stream, but right now my frame rate is super smooth for me. Like, I'm running this on like 500 FPS right now. The NVIDIA, I have an NVIDIA FPS counter right now, and it's not accurate. It's saying I have 144 FPS. It's not accurate. I'm running like 500 right now. I had to install a hack client to tell me that. Who knew a hack client could be more accurate than the NVIDIA FPS counter? Mudohar was right about the fake frames. Oh, what did I get? Spikes 1. I already have Spikes 1. Prot 2 leather cap is crazy. And these are also the new enchants. These are the new little enchants. They're pretty sweet. You know, they just spice up this. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I am. Okay. Hello, Jaden Northrop. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. This Spikes 1, what Spikes 1 does is it damages anybody who hits your shield. It's pretty nice. I need a special enchanting table for it though. Can't use the regular old one. Gotta use this modded one that I don't have. I need like an amethyst geode so I get to craft it. Where's this go? Here. I have a lot of Spikes 1 books now. Anyone who plays this realm, who's watching, will know what I'm talking about here. Not many people play this realm, but because it's a private realm. But the ones who do, those who know, okay, those who know. Okay, 2 sacks of coal, that's not bad. I mean, that's like nothing compared to how much iron I have. I'm gonna divide it up. I want to get a super smelter soon. These furnaces, they're not enough to smelt all of this stuff. I'm gonna smelt the iron blocks now. Alright, there we go. There we go. Flint. Where did I put the flint? Guess I'll put it in there. Do I want to go to the nether? Probably not. I don't think so. There's not really anything. I'm not trying to get netherite because if you know Bedrock Edition, you know that if you get netherite armor, you basically can't mace PvP. Mace PvP is so bad if you have netherite armor on Bedrock. Like you go 2 inches up in the air, it's bad. So I'm gonna stay in diamond armor and just max this stuff, which you can see I have prot 4 on all my stuff right now. I don't have any diamonds though. We kind of use those all for some of this stuff here. This is like extra gear I'm gonna give to my teammates. For now, I'm just building this item sorter though. I need a comparator. I have the redstone for that, right? Yeah, I should have. Oh, I have redstone in my inventory. sticks. I don't know if I put a redstone torch under it. You're making an observer. Okay. Well, I don't really want to make one. Stone, there we go. See that? I flick this on. My double clicking is just out of control. Sometimes I accidentally double click. Oh wait, I need another comparator. I need to move that chest there. Oh yeah, I forgot I also need a repeater. Do I have the torch here? Okay, down. I can place that there. Redstone repeater. Alright. There we go. That's for, oh, that's for this one here. So I'm not even on this one here. Oh, a lot of work to do. I got cheesecake though. This stuff's good. Alright, that's how many? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, this is 9, this is 18, 20, or 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 23 stacks of iron. Jeez. I almost, oh my goodness. I almost have more iron than I have cobbled deep slate. That's insane. I've been mining more iron than cobbled deep slate. How's that even work? Fortune 3 is really overpowered on here, isn't it? I don't think I want to mine anymore though. I'll just probably make some more hoppers or something. Wait, no. I don't need to. Well, actually I do, but like, in the future, you know. You know what I mean. If you know what I mean. But right, I need another comparator. Where's all my stone? Did I put it in? Or I put it in the cobblestone chest in here. No, I didn't. Speaking of which, I should probably move all my cobblestone in the sorter thing. As you can see, I can just put all that there, and then it'll go nicely in here. It's pretty nice. I'll probably head on to like a redstone world or something. Maybe build some redstone. Because I don't want to just do this the entire stream. It's kind of boring. Because I do like doing redstone on here. On Minecraft. I like building, doing redstone on here. Of course I like PvP. I can pretty much do everything in Minecraft here, okay? I don't do it like the absolute best. I'm not mumbo jumbo or anything, but I can do it decently. It's probably what I'll go and do. No, my game crashed. Get used to that though. My game crashes like a ton. My PC, even though my PC is pretty good, it crashes a lot. I don't really need that anymore. Jackpot survival. That's a classic. I'll just go into this world. Hopefully I don't crash. slime. Stop it, buddy. There we go. I didn't turn mob spawning off of here. Which you always want to do. Alright. I've been making stuff to... So, in Minecraft, I'm just gonna build something here. There's a 12 block piston push limit, which is very annoying. Yeah, like very annoying. So it could do that, but if you're trying to make like a double piston extender, it doesn't work. Only this one goes, because this is 12 blocks right here. 6 on top, 6 on the bottom. I made something to counteract that on my other test world, where basically these would be down here. We have basically pistons here, pistons here. So this would do that. It's a normal piston, so then I'd have these go up. This one push that one push that one. And boom. Easy way to get around the push limit. Of course, it would all retract like this. Well, this one would retract this one. Just add a tick. And then these one would retract those ones. Well, actually, before it did that, this one would also retract that. And there we go. Now it's reset. I don't want to make that on this stream right now because I've already made like a very complicated... I want to do something different, okay? I want to do something new. Of course, I've been getting into like trapping and stuff because I've seen a ton of Hoplite videos, a bunch of Jude Law videos and stuff like that, and I just want to build something, you know, build a trap, you know, something I'd probably use on my realm, you know, which is exactly what I want to do today. What I want to do is make a good flat top, flat, whatever they call it, flat ground trap or something like that. A good one. So here, we'll say right here is where we'll have the little hole down to the void, the little void hole. I also might raise this actually. Yeah, a little hot. Let me take off my jacket. Alright. Okay. I'll turn on my fan too. You might hear my fan in the background. It's alright though. I need a little bit of cooling, you know? Just like my PC. My water-cooled PC. I'm not water-cooled though. Are we? I think drinking water cools you down. So I guess we are water-cooled. Anyway, back to the point. I'll just make these iron blocks for now, but those would usually be grass blocks, you know. Place piston there, piston there. Alright, there we go. There's our classic little Jeb door layout right there. And of course, we're gonna have, we have to have, usually I'd probably make something like this, where we have, you know, blocks of redstone here, and those would go out, but that would mean we have to make this right here obsidian, so that, you know, if we have the iron blocks there, that those don't go up. But this is a flat ground trap, so of course we can't have obsidian there. That's you know, that's just way too obvious that there's a trap there. So that means we can't use that little technique. That means we have to do it the old-fashioned way, where we have redstone over on the other side right here. which is annoying. It's annoying because I'm gonna have to have pistons here that are gonna like raise those blocks up. And that's gonna be a little bit, you know, complicated. I think I need a double sticky piston extender here. So yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. I think I have an idea in mind though. We have wool here, right here, and then instead we have, so when like this is like, you know, all powered, we have these blocks basically right here. So these pistons will be extended. And then we have repeaters here which will activate these. That's not a bad idea. We'll see how it works. Alright. And then we need our little jeb door here. Okay, so now we need to make our jeb door that many ticks. That's probably going to interfere with the redstone down there, so I'm actually going to do this here. Like that. We'll put our input block. I should probably organize my inventory here. I like to even organize my inventory when I'm doing redstone too, you know. Retraction blocks here. I don't think we'll need this, so I'll keep it up there. I'm probably just gonna put the input like right here, you know. I'm not making, you know, the activation for it, you know. Like a proper activation. This is just a test, you know. Just a prototype. I'm gonna try and keep this as compact as I can, but we'll see. Good cheesecake. Alright. Okay. These need to be 1 tick delay, I think. I have an idea. If we just do this and then that. And this will go down here. Just like that. That's pretty sound, isn't it? Sweet. Look at that. Now we need our double sticky piston extenders, and this is going to be the hard part right here. I might have to move this redstone somehow, you know. So when this is retracted, which that means we're going to have to, you know, have a redstone torch here somewhere. I'm going to put it like right here. I forgot that makes a redstone clock. I always forget that. Now I need to figure out how to power these. I think I'm going to do this here. The thing is, these are going to power those down there, which is not good. So let me see how I could counteract that. Could do pistons, but that would make it slower, and I don't want it to be slower. Like pistons with redstone blocks. That might be like my only choice, though. Okay, well, I'll just focus on the piston extenders for now. So, for this design, you're gonna, like, to make these stay up, I'm gonna have to remove blocks here, which I don't want to do, because then I have to put moss carpet here, and that looks suspicious. So what I'm gonna do is have instead just like an observer, like place these out. Probably gonna make these like those are going to be just normal pistons. So you will have to like manually reset this thing yourself. It's the downside. I probably could make it so it's not like that, but that'd be super complicated. I don't want to make something like that right now. Not just yet. So I'm going to text these are activated. I'll have to so yeah, if these were like right there, I could just do that and that would work, but that's not gonna work, which is the problem. Very big problem. Maybe we do let me see. Can you have repeaters go? Let me see. Let me test. No, you can't. Okay. What about redstone lamps? Oh, you can. Okay. I think. Can you do that with composters? Well, I need to be able to detect this observers, of course. So. Okay. So I'm gonna do something like this. Alright, pretty neat. Now I just need to make it so it doesn't hit that. Oh, that's gonna set off those. That's. Oh man, this is gonna be very tricky. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, we'll just run it for now. Yeah, that's creates a clock there when I have that there. This works though. This works pretty nice. Jeb door though. The Jeb door is a different story. Maybe if I do this. Okay, that works. Yeah, that works. So you just have to replace that. Oh, sweet. Look at that. All on bedrock. Sweet. That's pretty nice. Alright. To make this retractable, it's gonna be that's gonna be really hard to make. I don't even know if that's possible. Making Jeb doors on bedrock is so hard. So I could make those. No, because then I have to put the pistons on the other side. I don't want to do that. Oh, that's. I like how fast it is. It's very fast. Can I just do this? Oh my. Ooh. I like that. That was very fast. Why did I do that? That's very fast. I like that. Can I do that to 2 ticks? Oh no. Yeah, I can only do 3 ticks there. The piston extender though is so fast. Like, dang. Let me just hook this up, like up to here, real quick, so I can like basically test it. So it is inverted right now. That's fine, I don't really care. Yeah, look at that. You could totally use this on somebody. You just have to replace it. Like, dang. If you time this just right, bro, you could get somebody pretty... You could get somebody really well with this thing. Anyway. You just gotta make sure you got Soak Touch or something. I might fall in love with this thing, yeah. I'm definitely gonna have to use this on somebody. It's not that big either. Pretty small. At least for my contraptions, you know. My contraptions are usually enormous. I could simplify this down by just doing that. This is pretty clever. I like this part. It's like the flat top trap, whatever they call it, the flat ground trap. Pretty self-explanatory. It's used a lot on Hoplite. I made it in Minecraft Bedrock. I also know I made the portal trap too, but not on Bedrock. I didn't like invent it, but I made it on Bedrock edition, which is pretty sweet. What should I make next? I could make like a fast 6-block piston extender. I've made a 2-block, well, 2-block piston extender. That's pretty easy. I've made a triple sticky piston extender. That's pretty fast. A quadruple, a 5-block. I just haven't made a 6-block up to a 10-block. I don't know who's gonna use the 10-block. I personally probably won't use the 10-block ever, but. I'll just make a bunch of traps. Fit as much traps as I can in a little area. But in the Mumbo Jumbo secret base video all over again, but with traps instead. Ugh. Okay. That's looking. Very nice. That was the double butterfly clicking. I always love doing that. It's always fun doing that stuff. Anyway. I'll make a little like basic terrain here. I'm just gonna fit a bunch of traps in this area. Probably do like a piston up, like a jeb door here. Similar to that, but it'll just be easier. Alright, so in this little flat area right here, I guess, we'll make some traps here. I love making traps, just for the fun of it. Alright. So I'm thinking like, place a pressure plate here, and like, these extend right here. Maybe even this one too. Well, actually I think this will be good. testing these blocks right here. So that shouldn't be pretty hard. Just gonna make these blocks disappear right here. Okay. Oh wait, not right there. Gotta make it over here. Wait, no, didn't I? Oh yeah, yeah, right there, right there, right there. And then we'll have kind of jeb pistons right here. Whatever you call them. Just like this. Neat. Jeb pistons might honestly be the hardest part about this trap. Everything else will be pretty easy. Again, I can't use my little redstone block trick either. But just having jeb pistons here might like complicate things. What do I need here? Oh, you only need pretty much only need glass, like right here, you know. I'm gonna make this pretty hard to escape, so I'm gonna have like that. Now that might be an issue. So maybe we do want to put glass there? Because I want to fill up all of this area so that it's like hard to escape. I don't know if that's necessary though. In most cases, people are not going to have that fast reaction times. I think this will just work. And we can do this like that. Let's do something like this. Right here's going to be a little bit of a tricky one. I think we should do a target block here. And just run redstone over. Yeah, this is an issue, so let's do that. That might also be an issue. It seems like this doesn't power that right there, though. Looks good. Except we don't want it like that, actually. We want these to be put down so it goes like that. This one's not activating. Alright. Can you do that? Right. Alright. Whew. Okay, now just for the jeb pistons. We need to do those ones real quick. So I don't know, but does that power? Okay, cool. Nice. So that means that we can do this. That right there. We can do that. And we can pretty much just do this like that. Sweet. And that should work, right? And that one's not being powered. Oh yeah, that's an issue. Forgot about that. Okay, that works. Nice. So run, cross, pressure plate. Ooh. That looks very cool. Oh. Okay, that's a little bit weird. Do I need like one of these things or something? Alright, there you go. Cool. It's a pretty basic trap, isn't it? Definitely seen this before. That's just the first trap that I was thinking of in this little area here. Got a little pressure plate here. Yeah, if you had like a waypoint mod or something, you could put your waypoint here. Pretty simple. I love doing redstone like this. This has to be like my favorite trap. One of my favorite traps. I can't say it's my favorite trap. I've made better traps than this, but this is still pretty cool. I mean, it's a popular trap used on Hoplite, so of course it's gonna work pretty good. But still, so that's a pretty cool trap, not gonna lie. Ooh. I like this trap a lot. I just wish, you know, you could easily make it, you know, retract, but unfortunately, this is Bedrock, and everything redstone related is a lot harder. Alright. What else can I add here? Could just make like all of these blocks disappear for no reason. Like a 3x3 area. Just have this entire area just disappear. That'd be pretty funny. I know how to do that, but do I want to do that? Not really. So I've done that before. It's not a really good trap either. It's also the drip leaf trap, where you have like a hole here. And if you're not sneaky, you fall into it and you crouch. Thing is, if you do that, you set off the drip leaf. I think that's why. Oh, never mind. Nope. On Bedrock, this trap just does not work. I saw this from Jude Law, though. But this is a pretty neat trap, but it doesn't really work on Bedrock. Because that happens, and then your opponent can just get past really easily. And I might just end the stream here. I'm not feeling the best here, you know. Probably have to get an early bed, or early sleep. Oh, I'm talking about early sleep, you know. Really good night's sleep. And you can tell in my voice that I'm not, you know, feeling that well. Alright, goodbye. Maybe I'll probably stream The Realm, maybe more sooner or later, but not right now. Nobody's really on right now, and it'd just be more fun if I had more people on The Realm.